Hello.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
My name is Kate Butch.
And I'm Caitlin Powell.
And this is Queers Gone By, the podcast where we watch films and TV from our childhood, we eat some nostalgic snacks and we ask, are these the things that made us queer?
Today.
We're watching A Blast from the Past.
Yes.
I'm so excited about.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled.
And you'll be able to guess what it is from our nostalgic snack.
Nostalgic snack, shall I bring it over? Which
Yeah.
was surprisingly vegan.
Vegan.
It's a lovely little box. It's from M&S.
You splashed out.
I did.
Oh.
ASMR. We've got little frosted cubes.
Yes.
Rose and lemon flavour. It is,
I'm
of
not for
course,
rose.
Turkish Delight.
Turkish Delight.
I think I'm going to go for rose as well.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of lemon.
Okay.
But...
I think the classic flavour is rose, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
Turkish Delight. Oh, it does smell. I'm going to... Should we cheers it?
Cheers.
Rub your delight together.
Rub your delights with us.
Oh. Oh.
You'd betray your family for it, wouldn't you?
I would absolutely sell them down the fucking river. Mm-hmm. I didn't think I'd like... It's kind of... You've never had Turkish Delight. I never knew what it was until recently.
Do you know what it is? Like, what technically is it?
It's like a little tube of jelly with icing sugar, and it's rose flavoured, obviously. But it's vegan. It's corn. I think it's corn flour. And I might have to have another cube before we talk about
So good.
what we've seen.
It's nostalgic for me because my dad used to work in Turkey.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact about
Is it
me.
actually from Turkey?
I mean, I don't know its origins. But when you go to Turkey, they're fucking like, do you want some Turkish Delight?
Line
And
in the
it's like-
streets.
yeah, exactly. And they have such good flavours. Orange is a great flavour.
Oh, really? I think my grandma really likes Turkish Delight, but no, never had it. You can get it like in a chocolate bar, can't you?
Very sweet, though.
Fries. Is it fries? They also do peppermint cream. Love peppermint cream. I think they might be vegan as well.
I was going to say, can you
It's
eat
dark
those?
chocolate.
What's the cream in the middle made out of? Is it just icing?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Isn't it? Is it just icing?
I think it's, literally just like sugar and water, I think. In fact, I'm going to have this final cube. It is good. I love a rose flavour.
I'm not a fan of a lemon, but a rose flavour is great.
I mean,
Great
I
time.
might try lemon at the end.
Okay, I'll try
That's
one
it.
with you.
Oh, we'll do that. Well, a taste sensation. We are talking about, today, the Chronicles of Narnia,
BBC version.
BBC version, 1988.
Oh, really? Okay.
The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Because
And yet somehow
festive.
we've seen it. I think my nan had it on... I thought I hadn't seen this, but I'm pretty sure my nan had it on VHS.
The first shot. So there's a lovely theme tune. Do 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 do. And the first shot, Katie goes, I have fucking seen this.
Well, the thing is, as I have said as well, that the iconography of Chronicles of Narnia is the same every time. In fact,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure when spoiler alert, this week is Narnia week.
Oh, yes. Sorry,
So-
we should tell people. We're
Yeah.
going to watch.
Next episode is going to be the Tilda Swinton one.
Yes.
Yes.
Fresh off her stint in Doctor Who as the controller.
Fucking hell. I'm pretty sure they remade some of it shot for shot.
Oh, yeah.
Is that your foot?
No, what are you touching?
I don't know, what am I touching? Oh, it's my own foot.
I was going to cut that out, but you've exposed yourself as a dickhead now, so I'm going to keep it in.
Not for the first time.
Anyway,
Right.
I remember having this on video.
Yeah.
My sister used to do ballet in Glossop
Oh,
in Derbyshire.
good for her.
Glossop.
Oh,
Makes you feel a bit ill, doesn't it?
yeah.
And when she was in ballet, my mum and I would go to the big Tesco just to feel something, just to feel alive. And back in the day of video, I'd be like, we're getting that one.
Yeah.
This is the time when videos were like 15 quid. Do
Shit.
you remember that? And when videos were really expensive.
Yeah. Whereas now
And
you
they'd
can
come
get
in a
them for
little,
like
like,
20p or
Plastic,
something.
but oh yeah.
Yeah.
If people pay you to take them,
Yeah.
really. And I used to watch this on like a winter night with, I would distinctly remember, it was a Cadbury hot chocolate with caramel in it.
Oh.
It's a good time.
Yeah, that sounds a good time.
It's like Cadbury Sensations or whatever it's called. Moments. Options? No, that's different type of hot chocolate.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Galaxy.
No, Cadbury.
Okay.
Very much Cadbury.
Okay.
In this house. Not this house, we don't eat. Although Galaxy is now going to do a vegan chocolate.
I know, I saw that.
It's
Very
going to be like
exciting.
£6 for
For like
tiny bar.
A tiny bar.
That you could buy for 70p.
Oh.
Anyway.
Wouldn't you just rather shit yourself?
I'd always rather shit myself.
I mean, because you're eating he's eating dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yes, yeah.
I read that in across.
It's just
Who amongst us would
first
rather
leap,
just shit
really.
ourselves?
That's always an option.
Yeah.
Anyway, this begins with a train station.
And an advert for war. Like, all the kids are like... Because they're... Right,
It's wartime.
Wartime, and they're being sent off to country houses so they're safe from London.
Evacuation.
Like bombings. Oh, yeah, that's the word, isn't it? Yeah. And they're all sitting on the train like, oh, it's going to be so much fun in London. We're missing out. But it's going to be so much fun in the countryside. It's really weird.
Yeah, so nothing ever happens in the countryside.
Yeah.
Wink. Something I think is going to happen in the countryside.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Peter.
Who I've written is a scrawny little shit.
He's a scrawny little shit and he's somehow in charge. He's the eldest. I'm the eldest.
Yeah, although he looks younger than at least two of them.
Yeah.
And he also has the air of the kid in the play who was all right at playing adults. So got a lot of main parts.
Yes.
Because he could enunciate and look haughty.
Lovely word, haughty.
Haughty.
Good choice of word.
Haughty
Then we've got
McGee.
Susan, who's like...
Just where?
She's like the mother of the group.
Although I do remember fancying film Susan.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember fancying film Peter.
Oh, yeah, you
But
will.
we'll get onto
Yeah,
that. We'll get onto that.
Yeah.
I didn't fancy any of these people. Oh no, maybe did I as a child used to slightly fancy Peter?
Really?
I just like authority.
Okay.
And I like people who are
But he's
sticklers
so
for rules.
small.
I know, but I was small at the time.
Okay.
And then we got Edmund, who is
Strap cunt.
straight up cunt, but Edmund
Mm-hmm.
is definitely gay.
Is he?
Yeah. He's a whingy gay.
He is a bit of a whingy gay.
And then we got Lucy, who is all cheeks and teeth.
So much cheek, so much cheek.
She does look like a little beaver.
Yes, well,
Well, we'll get to... Well, we won't.
Well.
We didn't see those.
no,
We
but
only
will.
watched 2 episodes, just
Yes.
because they are half an hour long,
Yeah.
and we didn't have time to watch 3 hours.
Yes. I was looking at this family, this little collection of children, thinking, imagine birthing 4 whole kids, and 3 of them are wet and 1 of them's a pure monster. Imagine that being your family, that you squirted out. That's not how it works. Well,
Also, none of them look related.
Oh, I don't know.
We've got 2 brunettes, we've got a blonde, we've got a ginger.
Who's the ginger one?
Edmund.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
Edmund
Yeah.
is giving me pure Nicola from Girls Aloud vibes.
Love that.
He's pale and pallid and a cunt.
Such a little cunt. We'll get to how he's a cunt in detail.
Yes. They get evacuated to the countryside
Yes.
and they meet the housekeeper, Mrs. Macready.
A Scottish story.
She is... I don't know if you remember, listeners, if you've heard the Magic Key episode. If not, go back and listen to it. It's a great time.
Yeah, great time.
The patchworker was quintessential Scottish Tory,
Also a lesbian.
also a lesbian.
They tend to happen together.
Yes. And then...
Such a generalisation.
but Mrs. Macready is the embodiment of the patchworker on this plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 people who work the house, and she says, the servants will take these, their bags. The servants will take these for you. That is their function.
Yeah.
Get a grip, Mrs. Macready. Pick up a
Macready.
bag yourself.
Yeah, pick up a bag yourself, Mrs. Macready.
Yeah.
So, she's in tweed and she's got her hat
Yeah.
on. I mean, it's kind of... It's a bit of a look.
It is a bit of a look. And we have to stand because she's a Scottish lesbian. Yeah. Well, she's a Tory, so
We
how do
love
we
a
feel
Scottish
about this? But I know we feel pretty positively about the eccentric gay.
Eccentric gay professor.
Yes. He's called Professor. Is that
His name is Diggory Kirk.
You've remembered that.
Because I used to fucking love these books. I have, in my parents' house, I have a little cardboard wardrobe.
Aww.
And inside is 7 CDs of the full radio
I
dramatization.
had the audio, of all the... Yeah.
Did it come in a commemorative wardrobe?
It didn't, no.
We've all come in a commemorative wardrobe.
Who amongst us?
And he's in he is the magician's nephew,
Yes, I remember that.
and he kind of is there at the birth of Narnia.
Yeah.
So he's all a little bit ooh.
Yeah. You'd think he'd be a bit more, because at one point they ask him about whether it's true or not about the wardrobe, and he's like, "Whoa, who can say? Whoa!" And
You
it's
do have to be a little bit cagey when you are an allegory for Christianity.
I was gonna say,
I mean, his name is Kirk, which means church.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh. This whole thing, it's good that we're reviewing it because we're reclaiming Narnia for the gays.
Yes.
Did you know about the film that we're going to watch next? A lot of the money went to, like, a Christian group who are very dodgy. Yeah, that's why Tilda's a little bit problematic.
Is she?
Yeah. Like, we stand, but also...
I didn't know about that at all.
Well,
We'll look into that.
my lecturer told me in second year, so maybe it's not true.
I think we'll do some research before we watch that
It
one.
would not surprise me, though.
Yeah, it is a very, like... Because obviously Aslan is, like, Jesus.
Yeah.
/ God. Mm-hmm. And he gets executed.
I always get really confused between C.S. Lewis and...
Tolkien?
No, Alice in Wonderland. What's his name?
Lewis Carroll.
Yeah.
And there is the name Lewis there.
Yes, I think that's why. Because...
I get confused between C.S. Lewis and Lewis Capaldi. I thought we were watching a Scottish singer
Is he
eating
good?
pizza. I've never heard a song from him.
I've just heard him being... he's like, who's that really boring but apparently quite good actress who likes to pretend she's relatable? Not Zooey Deschanel. Like a Zooey Deschanel, but for the contemporary...
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
American.
She's like, I'm so relatable. I'm like, you're from the landed gentry.
No, like, she says things like, I eat pizza. It's like, that's not... She looks exactly like Shailene Woodley.
You're thinking of Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking
yeah.
of. Why did I bring her up?
I don't know.
I think of
Lewis
Lewis Capaldi and her in the same way, in that I have no idea if they're any good. I just know they're always like, I eat pizza. Took a while to get to it, but I told a joke.
Speaking of Lewis's, this is just such a tangent. I had someone at my work the other day come and ask if the musical Hamilton was about Lewis Hamilton, the racing driver.
No.
And I don't want to, like, shame someone for not knowing something. But, like, how is the biggest musical in the past 10 years, multi-award winner, going to be about that personality-lacking race car
Kind
driver?
of homophobic, isn't he?
I think so.
But he was, and then someone went, hey, and he went, oh, sorry. So, you know, we all have our journeys.
We never learn. Anyway.
Oh, I'll get to the Lewis Carroll C.S. Lewis thing in a bit.
Okay.
Because there's a reason why I linked them in my head.
Okay. So they are exploring. We'll explore all the grounds and all the streams and the parks. And
You know why I doubt that Edmund is gay?
why?
Because eccentric gay
He's willing
professor...
to go outside.
No, eccentric gay professor, they meet him. And afterwards he's like, he's peculiar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no,
Homophobe.
a lot of younger gays are quite dismissive of the older gays, aren't they?
They are, it's true.
Edmund's a thin white twink.
And the professor is an intellectual gay.
Yeah, intellectual daddy.
Don't.
I'd fuck him.
Okay.
I'd fuck anything.
I was going to say.
And they're like, we explore the grounds and the park and all the paddocks and everything.
Yes.
Ah ha ha ha, it's raining. And it's like, we will explore the house. And we will explore the house very, very slowly. It is a dull montage.
I went on Twitter.
It's like, do, 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 they're in a room, going up the stairs, and it takes 3 years. Open the door, and it's another room. I don't know why this was made the cut. Thank you.
And then when they do see the wardrobe, it's a wardrobe. Moving on.
Yeah.
There's
And
no
then-
like, ah.
But Lucy does a bit of a double take.
Does she?
They
Okay.
go into the wardrobe room and they leave, and Lucy goes,
She
turns
does a bit
around
of a,
and she's like, ooh.
And as I said, it's a sexy wardrobe.
Sexy wardrobe.
Yeah.
It's got like embossed bits.
Yeah.
She's a bit glossy.
Oh.
We will compare and contrast with the wardrobe. I remember the wardrobe opening bit a bit more like, it was a bit more
Magical.
more of a moment made about it in the film.
Yeah. I agree.
I'll talk about it when we do it, but the film Epic Movie, which parodies this. It's a shit film.
I don't know.
And like she opens the wardrobe and literally just everything falls on her. It's quite funny. And then
quite
she also
funny.
like licks the lamppost and her tongue gets stuck.
That's quite funny.
The rest of the film is shit.
Two quite funny bits and some other stuff.
And then she goes into the wardrobe, just like casually takes a fur coat.
Yeah.
Peter will be in contact. Not Peter, her brother.
Oh,
Peter, the
I see.
organisation.
I was going to
Just She steps out of the wardrobe and someone throws a can of red paint on her.
And it's very sinister.
Yes, sinister wood.
Tag yourself. Are you the sexy wardrobe or the sinister wood?
I think I'm sinister wood with aspirations of being a sexy wardrobe.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm a deluded sinister wood.
I'm a deluded wood with sinister wood with ideas above my station.
I'm a disinister wood.
And then she sees the lamppost, the iconic lamppost, and meets Mr. Tumnus.
Sex pest fawn.
But you know what I'm going to say.
No! Well...
I was quite attracted to Mr. Tumnus in this one.
This was a
pre-James McAvoy.
But James McAvoy is like...
Well, when I saw James McAvoy, all my Christmases had come at once. Emphasis on the come.
James More Cream McAvoy.
Have you been watching Golden Compass? Not Golden Compass.
It's Dark Materials.
It's Dark Materials.
Oh, you bet I have. I assume you have opinions.
I mean, James McAvoy can get it.
Yeah, he can.
With whatever accent he's doing.
What accent is it? What?
It's like, hello, I'm also here, but I'm also Scottish. Ooh.
Oh.
It's an interesting... It jumps around a bit. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up and get down.
Wow.
Anyway, she meets Mr. Thomas, who I was attracted to.
That's fair.
I think he's
topless
quite
for most of it.
Hirsute. Is that the word?
I've never heard that
Got
word.
quite a lot of body hair.
Oh.
To be fair, he is half goat.
Yes. Fawn.
And I'm into that. And he's got his umbrella and his little packages. And he's like, come with me, we shall have toast and sardines.
And I was like, at least Edmund fell for something that was like tasty.
And she's going for
bread and fish.
Fishy bread, please.
Fishy bread.
I've never had sardines.
Well, you can't, can you?
No, well, no, definitely not.
They're alright.
They also look horrible.
They
I don't
do.
like. I remember. I love olives. Call me Gail Platt because I love olives. And my mum was like, "Here's once." I remember this. This is why I don't trust her. She was like, "Here's some delicious olives." I was like, "Oh, lovely, yummy, yummy in my tummy."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Hang about. These are saltier than usual olives."
Oh, I don't like that.
Because inside the olives,
Oh no.
inside each olive,
No.
was a single anchovy.
Were you vegetarian at that point?
I think so.
Oh no. See, I'm pescatarian, so that would have been fine by me.
She bought the wrong olives.
Okay.
So we
Oh, she hadn't done it on purpose.
No. She didn't trick me. One time she did trick me and was like, here's some delicious chocolate brownies. They were full of
Weed.
beetroot.
Oh.
You've got the right end of the stick of my mother there.
Beetroot.
On the scale of weed to beetroot, she's definitely beetroot.
Check yourself. Okay, this is where my C.S. Lewis Capaldi, no, the other one comes in.
Lewis Carroll.
Lewis Carroll. Because, like, you know how everyone's like, Lewis Carroll was a fucking pedo?
Yeah.
I read a thing about how, like, not Pan, what's the fucking name? The fawn, Mr. Tumnus, is, like, supposed to be a heckin' sex pest, and it's supposed to be a big, like, statement about paedophilia.
Oh.
Yeah. Because, like, fawns are super, like, sexual.
They are.
It's really weird that the first thing she meets in this magical new world where she doesn't age is a sex pest.
Well.
So, yeah, that's why I get them
The
confused.
church.
Well,
Full
the
of sex
church.
pests.
I don't know if I can say this. My someone I know works for a church. I'm not going to specify which one or what
Yes.
religion, but well, it's Christian.
You said church, so.
Yeah, it's Christian, but I'm not going to which denomination or whatever.
Okay.
And they run like a little children's sort of like for young Christians of that denomination to go and like.
Yes, I used to go to Christian youth group.
Yeah, like stuff like that. It's very.
I'm no longer a Christian, I must specify.
But apparently this is quite progressive. Like they
Oxymoron.
they push forward like gay marriage for their church to like agree with gay marriage. Like that
Okay.
came from the youth group. Anyway, loads of priests come and
Well. Arrive. Priests arrive.
Loads of priests arrive, join the party, and it is my friend's job to make sure their DBS checked because it's a fucking church and they are adults with children. Even if it wasn't a church, you
It's
need
the
to be.
law, yeah.
And the amount of priests who are just like, I don't need that, and it's like
Oh,
you
dear.
literally do though.
Oh,
Yeah,
they'll take us home for anchovies on sardines on toast.
yeah.
Fishy
exactly.
bread.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not nice.
not nice, is it?
But you
I
heard it
think
here
they're just
first,
being
listeners.
old and dumb and being like, what's a DBS check? But it's also like, you must know the context.
Have you seen the film Doubt with Meryl Streep?
No.
That's basically the plot of that.
Oh, okay. It's about DBS checks.
I think it's pre-DBS checks.
Right.
Pre-BS checks.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to this.
Yeah, sorry.
we took it to a dark place there.
Yeah. I think it's fine. I do think it's fine. I think it's just fucking old adults being dumb.
Yeah.
And being like, I can't work my email. Well, work it out. It's not difficult. We could do it when we were like 5.
Oh my God, Mr.
Sorry.
Thomas is like, this is the land of Narnia, from this lamppost to the castle of Cair Paravel. And I had tingles about Cair Paravel.
Cair Paravel.
And then he takes her home and tells her about how it's always winter and never Christmas. And then
Gets out his fucking pipe, doesn't he?
I can't, when you're having sardines on toast with a guy and he just whips out his flute.
And you have a nap.
And he starts playing it. Doesn't say like, oh, do you want to hear a song? He's like, no, here we go. Literally mid-sentence.
Yeah.
He's like, the White Witch, well, she, And we see a little like montage of some terrible hand-drawn animation.
Yeah.
But it was all right. It was quaint.
Yes, quaint.
And some little like goblins and dwarves and dryads and naiads and nymphs and everything, just like having a party. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't happen anymore. It's always winter and never Christmas.
No. She wakes up.
She wakes up and he's like, I was going to kidnap you.
And she's like, no, he's really cryptic. He's like, do you imagine that a fawn like me would lure a little girl and offer her sardines and toast and then get at his flute and then sell her to the White Witch? And she's like, oh, you wouldn't do... Oh, no.
She's like, you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. You met him just now.
Yep.
You just met him.
Yep.
He's like, I'm a very bad fawn. Then he lets her go.
Naughty fawn.
Naughty fawns. And then he lets her go, and she goes back. And she comes out of the wardrobe, just as they're leaving the room, because it has only been a millisecond.
Yes.
And she's like, I'm back. Did you miss me? And they're like, nah, it's been a second, babe.
Yeah. You've not been gone.
And she's like, I was there in the wardrobe. And they're like, we'll go and check. And this wardrobe, fucking room of requirement, petty ass bitch.
Honestly, this wardrobe is such a little bitch.
It's very convenient, isn't it? It's like, haha, lol, I'm just a wardrobe now. Mm-hmm. And Lucy's like, it was a wardrobe. It was a country, I promise. And they're like, Lucy, you are crazy.
Sexy wardrobe's being a bit of a tease.
She's revoked her consent. And we love that for her.
Yeah. We stand.
I stand.
Sexy.
Sexy wardrobe boundaries.
Yeah, sexy wardrobe boundaries.
I don't want 4 children inside me.
Ah! She did a DBS check.
She did. We were quick to judge the wardrobe. We'd take it back.
Yeah.
Sex positive wardrobe. And then
they have a little argument, and then they play a few days later. Oh, there's a montage of Lucy being grumpy.
Oh yeah, and
it's
just like ignoring them. Like, come on, Lucy, and she's like,
Yeah.
I never lie.
I never lie.
I don't know why we're doing Cockney. They're very posh. They're very like, you're perfectly beastly. They say things like that. Like, oh, bad form.
Bad form.
Oh, bad show.
What does he say? Like, I swear at one point when he's
Edmund calls them a bunch of prigs.
Yeah, that's it. He also says, packed.
Pack of stuck-up, self-satisfied prigs.
Prigs. So yeah, they play hide and seek.
I think the children are more relatable in the film.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, so
and
they
play hide and seek.
Susan is counting. And Lucy, like, immediately goes, oh!
I know where I should go.
Yeah, and Edmund's like, I'm going to follow her.
Yeah.
So he scampers
Lucy goes in, she disappears, we don't see her. Then Edmund turns up.
The thing is, if he didn't believe her, what was his plan? Just to, like, tease her?
Yeah. She's like, how? I stand in the wardrobe, you dickhead.
Yeah.
It's a good hiding. Well, no, it's a shit hiding place, because they'd be like, Lucy's been banging on about this wardrobe.
I know, right?
First place we're going to look, the cellar. And Edmund goes into the wardrobe, has a bit of a wander, and who should turn up?
Well, first of all, he's wandering through the woods and he's going, Lucy, I'm sorry, and she's off with Mr. Tumnus. Yeah. So he's like, just like a girl, won't accept a fellow's apology. Fucking twat.
Edmund's a prick.
Yeah.
And then who should turn up on
it's
a
Kate
sled?
Bush.
It's pale Kate Bush.
Yes.
She's out on the wily windy moors. She's got a lovely crown on. She's got a fur coat.
Such a great look.
We shall definitely put her on the gram. Mm-hmm. She's not played by Kate Bush, although she She could be.
Yeah, she could be.
I love this actress. I think her name's like Barbara something.
Okay.
And she's
so much.
She's in all the different series as like a different mysterious woman
Love that.
who's evil. But she's like,
She's got a niche.
my favourite one of these is the Silver Chair. Don't know if you saw that one. They filmed it in the Peak District.
Really?
Near me. And she plays like this lady in a sassy green coat. No, a green dress. The lady of the green kirtle salutes you. And then it turns out to be Snake Bitch.
Snake?
She's like a full-on snake.
Oh, I remember listening to these books on like audio and
Yeah.
then reading some of them. I don't remember that.
And she's like, you should go and see the giants. I'm sure they'll be delighted to have you. And the giant's like, haha, we're going to eat you.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
But she turns up in this series all the time. And she's also in The Magician's Nephew.
As?
Jadis the White Witch. She's like awoken from her eternal slumber or whatever.
Nice.
Then like throws a piece of iron into the world.
Uh-huh.
And then it grows into a lamppost.
Oh, wow.
She's part of it. She turns up in different areas. There's like a lot of mythology.
Nice.
Mm.
And then there's a big close-up on her face. And the door of the wardrobe closes.
And that's the end of episode 1.
Yeah.
Do. And we hadn't got to the Turkish delight bit yet, so we watched the second episode.
Yeah, episode 2.
Episode 2.
Which opens where it closed.
Yep, and she's there like, what are you?
She's got a bit of a drag queen about her delivery.
Oh, she is full drag queen. She's a lot. She's doing a lot, but we're here for it.
She has a big scream at one point. It's a great time.
Are you a son of Adam? And she's like, would you like something hot to drink? And she pulls out Camp Little Flask.
Camp Little Flask. That's magenta.
And she does a little drop and she goes...
She does like ASMR hands on
Oh
it.
yeah, she's
like caressing it and
she's got
tapping
these
it.
long nails and she's like...
Yeah. Oh, heck. You're going to give me ASMR.
Oh, the tingles.
Tingles.
And then she does a drop on the ground and it turns into a little like cup of hot beverage.
Yes.
And then she does a drop on the ground and it turns into... Oh, she's like, what would you like more than anything in the world?
What I'm thinking of is she does the drink and then she's like, go on, pick it up to like her like servant guy, and he's like, this big like goblin.
Yes.
He's like, and picks it up, and then
she's like, what would you like to eat? What would you love to eat more than anything in the world? He's like, Turkish delight, please. And she drops on the thing, and then uses her laser eye power to just like float it up. Like, you couldn't have done that with the drink.
Yeah.
Well, she might have spilt it, to be fair. There was a ribbon key in the Turkish delight.
It's true.
I want to try another Turkish delight. Should we try a lemon one now?
Yeah, sure.
We're kind of like halfway stations.
Yes.
And
we just really like Turkish
we're going to
delight.
see if we're going to sell our family out for lemon. They don't specify the flavour in the TV series.
No, I think it's rose in the...
I think rose is classic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, it is actually. It's like a lemon curd. It's like a bit...
A bit like a lemsip as well. Anyway.
In the film, I remember quite vividly the Turkish delight is like a silvery colour. It's really ambiguous what flavour it is. But I like to imagine it's like a flavour you couldn't get anywhere else.
Oh, like in Mary Poppins,
Yeah.
when it's like this flavour of syrup or medicine or whatever. Rum punch. We should do Mary Poppins at some point.
Yeah.
And then she's kind of like just chatting to him. She's like, I am the Queen of Narnia. How dare you address me like this? And she's doing a lot. And then they go into the... she's like, it's far too cold out here. And she
Camp!
And then literally she makes it camp. A little tent pops up.
Whips a little camp out of a wand.
We've all whipped a little camp. Who among us have whipped some camp out our wands?
Yes.
I hate us. And they go in the little tent and she's like, is it just you by yourself? And he's like, oh, I've got my brother and 2 sisters. And she's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4!
It's so camp.
The prophecy.
Clearly, there's a prophecy.
And he's
We all interpret from context that there's a prophecy. Edmund's like, nom, 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 Turkish delight.
he eats it and he goes, it's
all gone. I could eat double.
And she's like, well, you can have some if you bring your brother and sisters to my house.
And he's like,
And he's like, but I want to go there now. And she's like, no, you might forget. When you come to my house, you're going to be a prince. And I'll make your brother a duke and your sisters duchesses. And he's like, I wouldn't bother.
The thing is, from memory, I always thought the Turkish delight was like magic and like cursed and
I think it does kind of like tempt him.
Okay, but he is just a cunt. Straight up.
He would have done it
Yeah.
if it was just regular M&S Turkish delight.
Yeah. I mean, who amongst us?
I'm considering it.
Yeah.
I've got her on speed dial for you now.
I genuinely thought it was like he eats one and suddenly he's completely like immediately under her spell.
I think that might be the way it is in the books.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Right.
I remember doing that reading it in year 6
Doesn't
as a
he,
class.
like, start feeling very cold and, like, heartless and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like it happens gradually. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it does.
Whereas I think from the very beginning in this, he's just a twat.
But yeah, he's always a little bit like...
Yeah, no one's
dodgy.
a fan of him
no
from
one
the
likes
beginning.
him. No, Edmund's no one's favourite. Although, you know, like when you're a child, you're like, Edmund's a prick. I'm like super Lucy or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, I'm kind of like, I would do anything for food.
Yeah.
And like, to meet pale Kate Bush and have her be camp around me.
Yeah.
And all I got to do is sell my siblings to her.
I don't have
Done.
siblings, so I'm
Fucking done.
I'm easy. She'd just kill me. I'd be like, nom nom nom. Have at it.
Lovely to meet you. Turn me to stone.
Spoilers.
And then he's like, I want to can I just have a little bit of Turkish delight now? And she goes, no!
So good.
She
It's the ugliest, like, shout I've ever seen.
her temper, like, switches on a dime. And I'm here for it.
I relate.
Like, she's like, oh, I'm lovely and sweet and simpering and hello. You can come to my house and be my friend. Like, no!
There's one bit where she literally, like, rises up to her full height, raises her wand, is about to kill her, and then it's like, hello. It's honestly a queer icon manipulating a dumb straight boy, so I'm on board.
We're here for that.
Yeah.
Stupid twink is tricked by
Oh yeah, you maintain
withered
he's gay.
queen.
Yeah. Okay. An old sea dyke. That's my favourite phrase.
Love it. And he's headed back to the wardrobe and he sees Lucy and he's like, oh, sorry, Lucy.
No, he's not.
No, he says to her, he's like, I guess I'll go and tell the others then.
He says, I wrote it down.
Oh yes.
Because
Oh, yes.
it is the most... This is why I don't think he's gay, because it is the most straight boy thing I've ever heard. He's like, I'll say sorry if you like. Not an apology. Not an apology at all. And then she's like, isn't it great? Now we both know. He's like, no, it'll be great for you, but I'll have to admit in front of all the others that you were right.
All the others, by which he means both of the others.
His siblings. Typical fucking boy.
And they go down, they're like, hello, stop playing hide and seek now. Lucy's like, Edmund saw it. And Edmund's like, see what, lol, haha.
I didn't see it. I didn't see nothing.
Because he is a gaslighter.
That's why he's a straight man.
I mean,
no offence
gay
to any
men can-
listening, but...
Gay men can also gaslight people.
I know.
Gay men can be very problematic.
I see the evidence in front of me, and I've made an assessment.
Turkish delight is an inherently queer snack.
You know what it is. I take it all back.
Pink jelly, gay. That's my gender, pink jelly. And then they're just like dicking about, and Lucy's still miserable. And
Yeah.
A few days later, and they're just dicking about, and then
They go to the professor,
oh yeah, and,
and he's like, it's probably chill.
yeah, they're like, Lucy's gone mad, and he's like, nah, because I've been there too. Wink, wink. And she's like, but it's only been a second. He's like, time is different in different worlds, and I'd be like, okay, so you know about it then?
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, you've been there.
Pretty fucking clear what's going on here then.
Yeah, we see how it is. And then they're just walking around the house one day, and then they see Mrs. McCready, and she's like, I told you, when I have guests, I have visitors in my house, that you must be out of sight.
And they scamper
Bastards.
away.
And they scamper away. Mrs. McCready and a band of Scottish Tories. But like, and they're like, run, she's here. And then it's like, why are the stakes so high? She's gonna be like, get out of this room,
Yeah.
please. And they're like, quick, in the wardrobe. And they're like, hang about.
It's a bit chilly.
It's chilly, we'll put these coats on. Oh, it's wet, there's snow, there's trees. And it's like, okay, great.
Anyway, should we go then?
Let's go inside. And then Peter, this is a piece of advice that I've always carried with me. Peter says to Edmund, never shut yourself in a wardrobe.
Yeah.
Queer liberation icon.
Peter.
Come out of the wardrobe, Peter.
He probably should.
There's the video of them like now-ish having a reunion.
Oh, cute.
We'll
How
see-
old are they?
But it was 1988 this was, so that was 30 years ago. So they'll be
they're
about
at
40
least-
now,
Yeah.
ish.
Yeah, at least.
Between 40 and 50.
Yeah.
They might be fit now. We'll see what they're like. We'll see. We'll put it on the
you
gram.
Will,
Look
you
for the
will
gram.
post if they are.
I'll post if they're not, really. And then they go in and they're like, we should go and see Mr. Tumnus, says Lucy.
Yeah.
And Edmund's like, hang about, if we go this way, we can go here and over here. And they're like, hang on, you know your bearings, do you?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've been here before, Sonny Jim. Excuse me, lady. You've been in this wardrobe before, haven't you?
Oh my god.
Petition to remake this, but just with charity shop Sue as the White Witch. Excuse me, lady. Do you want some Turkish delight? It's not gonna be in there too long, will you? Love her. I love her so much. Could do her for Snatch Game.
Could.
And then they go to Mr. Tumnus's house, and it's been
ransacked. I was like,
I knew there was a sack involved.
Is Kate having a stroke?
Correct. And they get a little letter. And they go outside to read it.
The most
and honestly,
thing.
about 3 minutes before this, I kind of started breathing really shallowly, and my heart was racing because this.
I'd forgotten
has
how
haunted
awful it was.
This I would watch this video to have a bit of a thrill.
Really?
This little bit here, this minute long monologue. Is the scariest thing of my childhood,
disturbing.
which I know sounds very privileged. But I was horrified at this. He's reading a letter, and then the letter, like they do in films and stuff, when you're reading a letter, then it starts to be read in the person's voice who wrote it. It starts to be read by the wolf, who is the head of the Gestapo. And then you see the wolf appear, is superimposed on the page, but it's not a wolf, it's a man dressed as a wolf.
Except, I think the issue is, if it was really obviously a bloke in a wolf costume, you'd be like, lol. If it was really obviously a wolf that they'd animated, you'd be like, lol. But it's this horrible, uncanny middle point that doesn't even properly look like a wolf. It's horrible. His eyes are just staring wildly, and his nose is all floppy.
It's
I hate horrible.
It's
and it's got a really wide, round face. It's not like a wolf at all.
No, but it's
horrible.
And he speaks like this, and it's all really. And I, one of the scariest things in my life is wolves.
Really?
Do you remember the TV series Playdays?
No.
It's the play bus, but where does it stop? Watch for the sign at the lollipop. Do 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 do. Do you know Greg?
Right in if Kate is going crazy.
You know Greg James?
Oh yeah.
On the radio.
Yeah.
And he's like, he has a segment, and he's like,
sure.
Answering the questions do you want to know. That's the theme tune to Playdays.
Okay.
He's not the words.
Where do the wolves come in?
So they did a production of all the presenters were like, we're gonna do Three Little Pigs.
Okay.
And the stern woman presenter was the wolf. And from that moment, people dressed as wolves are one of my biggest phobias.
Really?
I used to have weekly nightmares as a child that I'd
not wolves, people dressed as wolves.
Yes, specifically people dressed as wolves. And I would wake up in the dream, I would wake up and I'd be in my bed, and I'd get out of my bed, and as soon as I stepped foot on the floor, my curtains would open, and there'd be a person dressed as a wolf behind it. And when you're in a dream and you're running, and no matter how fast you run really slowly.
Yeah.
Because my parents' room was next to my room. Yeah. And I was like, I'm going to run to my parents and they'll protect me. But I never got it. And the person dressed as a wolf ate me.
Oh.
And then, inexplicably, I was on a tyre swing.
Oh.
And then that was
every
the dream.
time?
Yeah. Oh. Okay, there were occasional variations.
Okay.
Where I made it to my parents' bedroom. And then their curtains opened and the wolf was back.
Oh.
Another variation where I was the wolf.
Oh.
Which is... It's a lot to process.
That's a lot to unpack. We don't have time to deal with all of what's going on there, but...
And then when I turned 10, I think, I stood up to the wolf in my dream, and I was like, I'm double figures now, you can't hurt me. And the wolf never bothered me again.
Love that.
I
remember double figures being an important part of my life.
Now I've mentioned it, probably my subconscious is going to reawaken this horrible nightmare.
Yeah. Ugh.
And I'll have a dream tonight.
I had several, recurring dreams when I was a kid, but I do not talk about them, because when I do, oh boy, do they come back.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Then the wolf roars, and the wardrobe closes, and the credits roll.
The roar is like, ow! It's so horrible.
I think it might be, just short enough to put on an Instagram video, so we should put the whole thing on the Instagram video.
Oh, it's just horrible.
People at home can listen to it.
Oh, happy Halloween.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Horrible. And then that was the end of the second episode.
Yeah.
And then we thought that's too much more to watch. We've seen the iconic bits that we remember, the Turkish Delight and the horrifying wolf man.
Yes.
So, is it camp?
Is it camp?
The White Witch is camp. She's camp.
Yes. There's not even
But there is still like some sense of threat there and danger.
Yeah. Which is in itself kind of, I like that.
Yeah. You can
Titillating.
be fun and quirky and also a bitch.
I think Mr. Camness? Mr. Tumnus.
Mr. Tumnus is camp.
Yeah. The wolf is a bit...
The wolf is a bit camp. I think we do see the wolf later on.
Oh, right.
He has a fight and it's all slow motion and weird. Peter fights the wolf. Peter and the wolf. The professor's a bit camp.
Yeah.
Mrs. McCready's a bit camp.
Yeah.
The children are not.
Absolutely.
The children are disappointments.
Well, you maintain that Edmund is, but...
No, Edmund's not camp, he's just gay.
Okay.
He's a gay Tory. I maintain that you can't be gay and a Tory.
It is possible.
Well...
Literally Scottish lesbian.
You're a traitor if you're a gay Tory. One of them you can pick. If this
Being
comes
Tory
out
is a choice.
Oh, I meant gay. If this does come out before the election,
Yeah.
if you're gay, don't vote Tory.
Or if you're straight.
If you're straight, still, don't vote Tory. Just don't do it.
Basically, whoever you are, don't vote Tory.
And tip on Christmas Day.
Yes.
Did it make us queer? It made me scared of wolves. Made me scared of people dressed as wolves.
Yeah, much of a much.
Specifically a woman dressed as wolf. So maybe
Oh, right.
it gave me a fear of women.
Maybe. I don't think so. For me, personally.
No. I mean, obviously there's the Kate Butch
Yeah.
link, which some people don't get.
Really?
If I do like a uni gig or something and they're all born after the year 2000 and they're like, what's Wuthering Heights?
What?
How dare you?
They can still know things.
But the name Kate Bush is on a lot of people's lips.
Yeah.
It's devastating. It's a devastating
So
time.
upsetting.
Anyway,
Join
us in a couple of days' time where we shall be watching the film from the 2000s.
Yes.
In the meantime, give us a follow at Quiz Gone By on Instagram and Twitter. Give me a follow at Kate Butch 1 on both.
And give me a follow at Caitlin PWLL on Twitter and at Caitlin R. Powell on Instagram. Will Kate get her Christmas wish?
She won't. Between us, how many Instagram handles do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4!
I had no idea what you were doing there, and I was like, she's right. She had too much You're dizzy on Turkish Delight.
Can I have another piece of Turkish Delight? No!
I could eat double.
Well, we could, because we got some here.
Yes.
Right, let's rub our delight.
Rub our delights, and rub your delights along with us.
Never not rubbing my delights.
Oh, there's icing sugar all over the table.
Oh, no. Right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Always winter and never Christmas. We shall see you in a second. We're still rubbing delight. Right, okay. Bye. Bye.